win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Memphis Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Mustangs will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll return it. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Memphis offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Throwing right. It's caught. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers are marching down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Okay, ready? The Tigers can really attack on this second and short.
Here we go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on third and short. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And that's a wobbler, but it grazes its way over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So SMU's offense will take the field for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the to go after the corner and try to make plays on it.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy...
Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. And he was on his way, gets it all the way to the 38. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. A shot toward the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, SMU. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Memphis.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mustangs want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They kick it away on fourth down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Ready?
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The give on the inside. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Get set, get set.
Reads it, fires complete.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Second down, he'll throw it. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead now 6 here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 10 over Louisiana. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on second and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Bush. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more.
Oh, it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Wide receiver comes in motion. Calls his own number. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Absolutely perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Look out, he's got room. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Pulls it in. It's Bush. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bush. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Third down is money down, and they were money. Great job getting the football to your playmaker, and then watch, after the catch, making the play, getting the big first down. Now you're set up in great position to go get 6 with a first-and-goal opportunity.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one.
Touchdown, Mustangs! And that one will give them the lead. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Red pass, it's complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Tigers are facing third and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a...
Looking for a deep man. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback will keep it. Ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. Memphis needs to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage.
Got some room under the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's hooked. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. They're going back to the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Four wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hooks. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. He was looking to get the ball farther downfield, but he just had to take what he could before he got drilled.
Yeah, sometimes you can look down the field, Reese, but you see that pressure, and it's getting to you. Get rid of the football. You don't want to take the sack. You don't want to lose the yardage, and try to let your running back or something.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Defense playing a bail technique. Here's the pressure. Hauls it in. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run the quarterback sneak. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Touchdown, Memphis! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hooks. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bush. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing.
He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown Mustangs. They jump on top here in OT. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Got it.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air on first down. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff